I see the crowds at Seafair. Yeah. You guys got stuck with us?
Anywhere but here. The Mariners are playing the Storm 2 Birds last game ever, so.
You guys draw the short stick.
Yeah, all year. What did you think of the mock game yesterday from a defensive standpoint?
Yeah, it was good. You know, we got a lot of work, good work in the stadium. It's always good to see the guys try to play fast and play together. And for me personally, it's good to, get my way around the locker room and feel my way around the stadium. So it was fun.
We saw Tariq Woolen play with the Ones throughout that. What did you think of his performance and just how he's done throughout camp?
Yeah, I think we got Sid. Sid was out, so it's the next man up, and so he had an opportunity, and he did a good job with that opportunity. He's got to continue to keep growing and learning some of the details of our techniques and fundamentals that we're trying to teach. But he's in a good spot right now.
How much is Trey Brown missing? Kind of a new system now.
Yeah, there's a lot of carryover for him, and he's a smart football player, and he's been around all the meetings and everything. So it's a pleasure to have him around, and I know he's chomping at the bit to get back in there, and we're looking forward to his time.
What kind of work, Jamal, sort of obviously missed a couple days and things like that. What has he been able to do, and how much have you been able to implement him into what you want to do this year?
Yeah, it's same thing. There's so much carryover for these guys, and he's a smart football player. He's played a lot of football, so it's right now it's just about keeping that carryover going from what they've learned here before, and then getting them that time on task, and all the reps are valuable. And so anytime that he's out there, to be able to communicate and put him in the position that we want to put him in, and it's all about execution at the end of the day. And so he's held to that same standard as everybody else.
How does this scheme maybe fit what Artie does well?
I think Artie's got a skill set that fits a lot of schemes. You know what I mean? He's a good cover corner. He's got quick feet, and so his part has been learning what we're doing here. That's been the step for him, is to learn what we're doing here. And the differences and the different types of things that we want to play with him in the roles that we got him in here.
Did you change how he played in Chicago from how he had played in Pittsburgh?
Well, did you have fun?
I don't know if I would say change. Obviously, anytime you get a player, you want to try to help that player better his own skill set. And so I think that's what we tried to really hone in on there. And it's kind of a thing that Coach Scott's taken upon himself here to do as well, is try to hone in on his skill set and give him the best positions and the best tools and traits that he can use for his athleticism and his ability.
Thank you guys so much for coming out today. We appreciate it. The players appreciate it. Thank you. Get home safe.
Yeah, I thought it was really good for them to get out there and really try to build that cohesive unit. As you're talking about rushing coverage and rushing as one unit. And I thought that was a good thing for them to be able to do in that type of format. And then, yesterday was a day where you get some game-like series where you're playing extended plays, and the series can get to 10 plays or whatever, and so that's just good for conditioning for these guys to be able to understand that the level of play can't be any different at play 10 than it is play 1.
Were you on the side?
Kobe Bryant, what's his focus right now? What areas is he working on?
He's much similar to the other rookies right now. They're right in the middle of camp, in the thick of it, where the volume starts adding up on some guys, and he's done a great job preparing, but then it's, like I said, it's still about execution. And so his big focus is just to remain in the playbook and make sure that he's executing the techniques that we're kind of teaching him and tailoring to his skill set.
Were you on the field yesterday?
Were you at Seafair?
No, I was out of town.
No, I'm joking. No, I was in the booth yesterday. Yeah.
And on being that way for the season too?
Yeah, I plan on going where Coach Hurt and Coach Carroll tell me to go during the season. So I think so. I don't know if we'll test different combinations out and things like that. But for yesterday, I was upstairs.
That's where you were in Chicago?
Yes. Yeah, for the majority last year, yes.
Anything else?
All right. Thank you, guys.